All right, so welcome everyone to the global gathering today. I want to introduce myself. My name is Dipal Shah, and I help people all around the world transform their health as a medical intuitive speaker and teacher. I'm here today with 14 other amazing transformational healers who have happily dedicated their time and commitment to today's gathering. Some of you may know them. Some of you have heard of them. Maybe you've even worked with them one-on-one, and others whom you will get to connect with today. For those of you who are listening and joining us live, you will not be able to ask questions as this is listening only. If you do have any questions, you can reach me at anandaforlife.com or Dipal Shah at ananda4life.com after the webinar. Everyone will be on mute today. There is a chat button, and I think you guys have already figured that out. So it's perfectly fine to leave your comments there. Now, a replay will be available within the next 24 hours. Along with that, you will receive an email with special gifts from each one of us, along with our website to contact us if you need. Before I announce each of the speakers, here's what we're going to be doing for the next hour and a half. Our intention today is to create and unify all of our energies together so that it's one beautiful sacred connection of light, carrying the highest frequencies to assist in healing Mother Earth as she's going through her shifts right now, and humanity as we are all going through our shifts right now. We will be consciously transforming what is happening in the world right now for the next hour and a half. Whether you're on a spiritual path or not, it doesn't matter. Because your mind, body, and energy is transforming as you are evolving and embracing the new ways in whatever form that is present to you right now at this time. And since everything is energy, it vibrates and has a frequency. And we want to raise ours today, right here, right now, so that we can sustain our own energies and help others through these times. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here and joining us here today. For we're going to have meditation, activations, and other processes that we will be participating in together as one. Please be open to receive and share your light with the world. You can do this just by breathing nicely and slowly focusing on your breath. Why don't we all close our eyes right now? Let's just do some nice inhales and exhales. Let's take nice 3 inhales and exhales. So breathe in through your nose, into your belly, and out through your nose. Allow your body to relax. And as you breathe the next 2 breaths, just imagine if you can put everything aside, including any heavy emotions, thoughts, and feelings, and reach deeper levels of peace, happiness, and consciousness. What would that feel like? What would that look like? I want you to sense it in every breath that you take in and out for the next hour and a half, and keep that image in front of your mind. Let me introduce my wonderful colleagues to you. And if you guys want to wave your hand as I say your name so everybody can know who you are. We have Emmanuel Dagger, Vera Mirna, Tarek Bibi, Patrick Prohaska, Krystal Hughes, Ian Shelley, Sydney Barrows, Tom Hudson, Tanya James, Grace Halm, Dawn Crystal's on the phone, but she's waving, and Karen Heywood, and Matt Andrews. So I have a process for everyone here today. Each of us are going to go through a 5-minute process. So I'm going to start with my process today, and then everyone else will, each of the speakers will do theirs. So the process that I want to introduce to you, you already know of. And I want to make sure you know that it's not based on religion or any kind of belief system. This is the universal sound and frequency, which many of you already know, many of you already practice. Om. However, many people pronounce it that way, Om. It's actually pronounced Am. Sense the difference when you say Om and Am. And you're going to notice the difference as we go through this and say the vibration the way it's supposed to be said. Am is the primordial sound existing in this universe. It helps to balance the creation, maintenance, and regeneration of the body as we connect to this higher universal frequency, which will help raise our consciousness and our own frequency so that we can receive and manifest and create what we want in our life and for others. To generate this vibration, you need to bring your concentration into the area 3/4 below your navel. That's where 72,000 channels sit. And so we're accessing those 72,000 channels. So bring your concentration there. You're going to allow this vibration to come up through your navel, in through your heart and the top of your head. Ah is when you will open your mouth. Is with your mouth halfway. And is mostly made from the inside, with your mouth almost fully closed. So we're going to chant this 5 times today to get the energies flowing. So let's all do this together in your space, wherever you are. Close your eyes and let's chant Om. Now take a nice deep breath in and a nice breath out and open your eyes. Beautiful. So I'm going to now hand it over to our next speaker, Emmanuel. So,
all right. Is it okay to go ahead?
Yes.
All right. So first and foremost, I just wanted to thank you, my friend, for putting this together. It's just extraordinary how quickly we were speaking the other day, and you said that it kind of all fell together very quickly. So I'm so grateful for you for listening to your intuition and for just being you. Thank you so much. And I also want to thank all of the other amazing panelists today. It's just an honor to be here with all of you. I know many of you, and I'm getting to know. I can't wait to see some of your processes today. And I'm also grateful for everyone tuning in. I'm just so grateful that you are showing up in this way for yourself, and not only for yourself, but to help raise the vibration of humanity. So for that and for so much more, I am so grateful. So today I just want to offer you a little bit of a um, insight that might help support you through these times that we're all moving through. I'm sure you know by now that fear and a lot of anxiety and worry is in the air. And so, one thing that has really helped me and a lot of the people that I've been connecting with and just kind of sharing and hearing and listening to, one thing that's been helping us is to look at fear or any other emotion that's feeling uncomfortable right now, looking at it as a call to love ourselves more. That's it. So fear no longer becomes something that we have to bury or push down or hide or deny. Most people, most of humanity is taught to run away from fear or not actually feel it. But today, what if we can see and view fear simply as a call to love ourselves more? And the reason why we start with ourself is because we are the micro of the macro. So how we are showing up for ourselves and how we are showing up for our body, our mind, our energy, our spirit is how the world is going to show up for us. So we often see things happening such as we want to blame or we want to make it us versus them or whatnot, but really it's all between us and ourselves. And when we can take full responsibility for our own well-being and our own happiness, miracles happen. So the way, a very simple process that I want to share with you today. So I'm going to invite you to just first ask yourself how you're feeling. How often do we go through the day and do we ask ourselves, hey, how are you feeling today, to yourself? We usually do it for everyone else, but do we do it with ourselves? I know many of you probably already do, but just in case, this is an opportunity for us to do it a little more. So close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and just exhale and just ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? How am I feeling? Am I feeling good? Am I feeling peaceful? Or is there any discomfort going on in my psyche, in my consciousness? Am I feeling a little afraid? Do I feel like there's a little bit of worry that needs to happen? Do I have to be in lack? Just check in with yourself. That's the most important thing, to first and foremost check in with yourself. Once you identify how you're actually feeling, then you can check in to see where you are holding that emotion in your body. So, for example, I usually hold fear, anxiety, worry, lack, anything like that, very similar spaces. I hold it in my solar plex, in my stomach area. So, what I would do is I would simply focus my attention right now on that part of my body. I'm not trying to fix anything. I'm not trying to get rid of anything. I'm not trying to analyze anything. All I'm doing is simply feeling what needs to be felt. Our body is a divine, intelligent energy that is trying to get us to pay attention to it. And when we are paying attention to it and loving it, it's going to be flowing and at peace and ease. But if we are always on the go, if we're in this Western society of work, hustle, struggle, all those things, what's going to happen is your body is going to start telling you louder and louder that it needs your support and help. So basically, check in, feel what needs to be felt. So let's take a moment, wherever that is for you. So for me, it's my solar plex area. It could be your shoulders, it could be your jaw, it could be your back, it could be your hands, wherever you're feeling a little discomfort. Give yourself full permission to honor that, to just acknowledge it by feeling it. So here we go. Let's take a moment to do that. And so you may find that your mind wants to identify stories and ideas and concepts around it. Thank your mind for doing the best that it could to protect you in this moment. And just gently bring your awareness back to what that feeling is, that discomfort. Is it tightness? Is it firm? Is it like a rumbling feeling, butterflies, whatever it is, just literally feeling the actual feeling. Just bringing your attention back to that. And if your mind wants to go again into thoughts of, I need to make money for rent next month or whatever, just gently bring it back to the feeling. This is you honoring and loving yourself. This is you showing up for yourself. So many people often ask me, how do I love myself? Well, we love ourselves. We don't have to sing on the top of a mountain and say, I love you to myself, although that's great. But we show up for ourselves by checking in to see how we're feeling and then actually honor what needs to be felt so that we're no longer pushing it down or to the side. And then it comes up. And guess what? Eventually, the more we do that, the more space, the more ease and peace that rises up. And once that, even if it's a minute amount of peace starts to rise up, if you feel a little lighter, if you feel some softening happening, just express deep gratitude to that part of your body for helping you process through that fear, through that anxiety, through that worry, through that grief. Just thank your body, thank your mind for being open to this. Thank your whole beingness right now. Give yourself a big hug and just feeling that gratitude for yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you may not have processed through all of that in a few minutes. So I would invite you to sit with that feeling, just focusing on that physical discomfort or whatever wants to be honored and acknowledged for as long as you need until that softening happens. And then you can come back to that gratitude and your peace. So I hope that helped you. Namaste.
Beautiful. Thank you, Emmanuel. Next up is Vera Myrna.
Hello, everyone. I'm Vera Myrna, and I'm so excited to play with you today. If the only thing we did today was to just have gratitude for everyone that showed up, that would shift a lot. But we get to have even more fun, so we're going to have a really quick energy clearing party for everything that's coming up using easy button healing. If you would like a deeper experience, please put your hands on your heart and take in all the energies. So everything on everyone's minds, conscious or unconscious, everything at the root of that keeps running on a loop, nonstop. Will I, won't I energies. Let's clear that. Reality reset, thank you. Anything that takes you out of your power that you're ready to let go of, everything at the root of that, let's clear that. Reality reset, thank you. Anywhere everyone else's truths in the world, anywhere their truths are so loud, anywhere that blocks you from hearing your own truth, your own divine purpose, anything that doesn't allow you to wake up and be you, everything at the root of that, let's clear that. Reality reset, thank you. Any self-worth issues that are ready to go so that you can claim your divine abundance that's ready and waiting for you in all ways, on all time, everything at the root of that, let's clear that. Reality reset, thank you. Any inner children ready to up level and heal, let's have that. Anything that doesn't allow that, let's clear that. Reality reset, thank you. All the empathic overwhelm, all the highly sensitive energies, anywhere that's putting anyone into energetic overwhelm, nervous system overwhelm, everything at the root of that, let's clear that. Reality reset, thank you. What it take for you, your body, your energies, your systems, your healthy boundaries to be reorganized, cleansed, balanced, purified in accordance with your highest and best. Let's have that. Anything that doesn't allow that, let's clear that. Reality reset, thank you. Anything that doesn't allow you to transcend any lower vibration and be at peace with wherever you are, with whatever you are with, anything blocking that, let's clear that. Reality reset, thank you. Anything linked to money that's ready to go. Anyone that's not willing to be bigger than the economy and to create your own divine economy, anything blocking that, let's clear that. Reality reset, thank you. All the times people, places, things, including parents, including loved ones, told you you weren't the master of your own reality, your destiny, anything that made that true, lock that into your system for all eternity, let's clear that. Reality reset, thank you. What did it take for you to bless your parents, bless your loved ones, Tell them to get over it because you're going to be you. Let's have that. Anything that doesn't allow that, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. Any cords, contracts, vows, oaths, implants, explants, entities that are ready to go, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. Everything at the root of the root of the root times Godzillion. Let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. Anything where you have to do everything at once, all the overwhelm of all the steps that you decided to take on this journey to be the best version of you. Any overwhelm from being you, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. All the times and places you've been rejecting yourself, your soul purpose, your mission, your lights, your connection to source, all those rejections and all the reasons why and all the negative cumulative effects of that, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. What it take for you to accept yourself, bring yourself back into you. Let's have that. Anything that doesn't allow that, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. Anywhere it's difficult to ground, all the discomfort from being grounded and connected to the planet, to Mother Earth, everything at the root of that, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. Anyone that doesn't know how to ground to pure source energy, anywhere you're feeling everything else when you try to connect to Mother Earth, anywhere you're feeling all the pain instead of all the joy, everything at the root of that, all that mismanagement, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. What it take for everyone's connection to God, source, universe to be strengthened, purified, amplified in the best way possible in accordance with your highest and best. Let's have that. Anything that doesn't allow that, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. Everything else that needs to go, whether we have words for it or not, whether it's ancient or not, no matter how hidden, deep, or subconscious it is, everything that's ready to go, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. Everything that's love and above that needs to come in, whether we have words for it or not, let's have that. Anything that doesn't allow that, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. Everything on your soul, your higher selves, your future selves, list of things to bring in, let's have that. Anything that doesn't allow that, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. Everything on your soul, your higher selves, your future selves, list of things to clear, let go of. What would it take for you to let go of that all now with ease and grace, as fun and joy and easy as possible? Let's have that. Anything that doesn't allow that, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. What would it take for you to bless the planet and to receive all the blessings back, infinite fold? Let's have that. Anything that doesn't allow that, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. What would it take for you to get the maximum amount of benefits, shifts, and miracles from all these energies, and to be able to integrate all these processes with ease and grace, all the energies that came before and all the energies that come after? Let's have that. Anything that doesn't allow that, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. Everyone taking a nice deep breath. What would it take for you to integrate all these changes, all these shifts, all these miracles, the maximum amount, as fast and fun as possible? Let's have that. Anything that doesn't allow that, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Vera. Thank you. Woohoo! That was amazing. Thank you so much. Next, we have Tarek.
Namaste, beautiful soul family, soul tribe. I'm so excited to be on this call. Infinite blessings and gratitude to you, Dipal, and to the rest of the people on this panel, and to the extended soul family. Thank you. And if you guys are ready and excited to take things to the next level, we are about to do that. So I'm Tarek Bliss Bibi from TarekBibi.com. I help spiritual women, mostly healers and empaths, hit their financial goals by aligning with their gifts, talents, and abilities. And I've got so many exciting things to share with you. I'm also a conscious rap artist, so I'll guide us in with a little channeled rap message from one of the songs called Light Warrior Anthem, which is an anthem to what we're going through right now, actually. And then we'll go into an infinity healing activation, which is a modality I created. And just want you to know before we say anything else is everything we're going through now is like, okay, this is it. This is what we've come here for. This is what we've been training and practicing for. This is game time. It's like if you've been training your whole life and then you're doing the Olympics, like this is the Olympics. So let's do it to the fullest. Let's remember who we are and why we came here, and let's give it our best shot, because we won't know who we are till we're placed in situations where we're forced to remember who we are. So God, my heart's just gonna burst any second now. Here we go. Everything you see is your divine inherency. Potentially, we co-create infinite serenity. Within the century, we coexist yet live separately. I'm losing my religion, I'm losing my identity. Activate our infinite DNA genetically, releasing core traumas in our cellular memory, changing our bodies and our molecular chemistry, communicating from the heart using psychic telepathy. We're authentic, we're humble, and in our integrity. Signs of the times, and you were definitely meant to be. I vote for the people, don't care about the presidency. I live in the now. I just care about the present. See, I lived through Atlantis. I've seen it get ruined. Father, forgive them for they not know what they're doing, whether Palladian or human. You are the movement, so let's get together because you are the solution. You are the solution. So instead of me assuming I know what everyone needs to receive, would you like Source, God, Universe to connect to you now and to inject into this healing whatever you're needing in this time? To inject it into your physical, emotional, energetic body. If you'd like that, just say yes. Anything in the way of you being able to receive or release what needs to be released, would you like to clear that? Would you like your higher self or your soul or God, Source, Universe to choose a specific activation, healing, whatever is needed? If you'd like that, just say yes and breathe it in. And let go. Beautiful. Would you like an infinity healing to activate your infinite light body so that you can transition in and out of physical and spiritual, having a beautiful, graceful transition when needed to be in the higher realms, but then grounded back into the physical, how to thrive on all levels from your energetic light body? If you'd like that, just say yes. Would you like an infinity healing to have your infinite consciousness fully aware, activated, that you can access all you need directly from your infinite consciousness, to have your consciousness increase more and more in a divine way, divine time, divine manner? If you'd like that, just say yes. Would you like an infinity healing to know what your calling is in this time? How can you adapt and change who you are and what your focus is and what you're here to create? All those things we've been told, like, hey, I've been told to join a community, start a community, been told to work with the new children, I've been getting guidance to create new schools. Well, guess what? All the kids are stuck at home and they're waiting for us to create this new school. They're waiting for us to create these solutions that I myself have been kind of putting in the back burner. So to get the downloads, the inspiration, the motivation, the resilience, the determination, the clarity to move forward with the projects that our heart and spirit has been guiding us to do, if you'd like that, just say yes. To experience infinite self-mastery and spiritual mastery. To master our ascension, meaning going up into the higher selves, but also bringing that down and grounding it into the 3D reality. Giving us the tools to let go of the things that found their way into our beings that are not for our highest good, that are not part of the divine blueprint. If you'd like to clear that, just say yes. Including a lot of untruths that we're being told now within the new age, within spirituality, within whatever movements we're choosing to be a part of. To experience infinite discernment, to know 100% when something is true, to allow ourselves to balance going within with going without. And I truly believe that if each one of us stepped into our gifts, talents, and abilities, owned them, shared them to the fullest, we can create heaven on earth if we each did that. So would you like an infinity healing to clear everything in the way, including witch hunts, past life stuff, ancestral healing, trauma, abuse, childhood trauma, abuse, anything and everything that's in the way of you being able to be who you're here to be to the fullest and do what you're here to do to the fullest, which includes owning your gifts, talents, and getting them out there, making the biggest difference in the funnest way possible, and also in the most abundant way possible. If you'd like that, just say yes. Yes. To continuously increase your energy or maintain your energy, like so Brother Emmanuel mentioned earlier, constantly having that check-in. What am I needing right now? It's not full on warrior 24/7, but it's like, okay, now I need to be in my feminine. I need to meditate. Now I need to be in my masculine. I actually need to do something. Now I need to do more spiritual things. Now I need to do, like, take care of my health. Now I need to take care of my fitness. So to having all of that balanced and having that constant check-in, what am I feeling guided to do in this moment? Because your purpose is not one thing, it breaks down into every moment. And if you're like me, every 5 minutes I'm going over all the emotional spectrum. So to make sure that self-love, self-care is the priority. If you'd like that, just say yes. And an infinity healing on any level, if we've given our power away, we've given our freedom away, we've given our sovereignty away, whether we did it consciously, unconsciously, in the waking state, in a dream state, and in between lives, in past lives, future lives, parallel lives, in any timeline, to transmute, delete, make void any and all agreements that no longer align with our infinite freedom, our infinite sovereignty, our infinite empowerment. Anything we might have done, anything we might have fell for, any traps, to reclaim our infinite sovereignty, our infinite empowerment, and our infinite freedom, and to exercise that to the fullest. And to be very discerning with the information that's happening. What can we do to make the world a better place? How can we test the boundaries of what we're being told what to do? How can we know what is true and what we're being called to do? Please source deepen these healings, share them with all beings, starting with ourselves, our future generations, our past, our ancestral lineage, the ancestors of the land that we're on, all beings, all space, time, and dimensions. Include everything that is best for us to include for us, and let's spread that into our cities, our countries, our planets, the universe, and beyond. Thank you. Amen. And so it is.
Thank you so much, Tarek. That was beautiful. Beautiful.
Welcome.
Next up, we have Patrick Prohaska.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. And thank you so much for setting this up. This is such a joyful experience for me, and I hope everyone is with me on that. So I am going to multitask. I'm going to do two things simultaneously because time is short. The first thing I want to do is open up for everyone an attunement, a light bridge attunement for resilience. So resilience is, number one, your ability to process stress and setbacks with grace and ease. And number two, it's how quickly you recover after a setback has occurred. So in Lightbridge, we're going to draw this template for resilience as it's understood and enjoyed by your higher self. We're going to draw it from your higher self and offer it to you right now in your current egoic persona. And this is not a difficult thing to do at all, because ultimately you are your higher self. Your higher self is merely you without all of the limitations and limiting beliefs and expectations and judgments that keep you stuck in three-dimensional reality. So everyone, if you would like to have an attunement for resilience, please say yes now. And as this energy is flowing, I'm going to present for you a message. This is a message that has been popping up to me time and time again recently as I go through my day-to-day life, and I think it's very important to share with everyone else. We are at a unique juncture in human history. For the very first time in human history, we have the technological capability to be socially connected with other people and yet at the same time have physical distancing. So right now, all of us are being called upon to practice social distancing. And I would like for you to reframe the idea of social distancing in your mind. It's not social distancing we're seeking, it's physical distance coupled with social connection. And we now have the technology that you see right now, we're all using it right at this very moment, that allows us to all be in separate rooms all around the world, and yet we're sharing energy. I am connected with you. You are connected with me. We are connected with every other person in this group right now. We are all interpenetrating each other because every single one of us is sharing energy with everyone else. In a sense, all of you are inside my heart right now. and I am sharing space inside the hearts of every single one of you. So the message that I've been receiving is, when you use your social media technology, ask yourself, are you using it to deepen these beautiful, loving connections with people all around the world? Or are you using it to create division, to generate fear, to spread rumors that are unfounded? Think about what you're using the power that we have at our fingertips now for, and ask yourself, how can I use this for the best and highest good of all people everywhere in the universe? Bearing in mind the fact that we all deeply interpenetrate. Everyone on this planet is inside you, and you are sharing space in the hearts of every person on the planet. So, as you know, you create your experience in this world, and therefore we create what's coming for us after we move through this crisis with the resilience that I'm stirring up right now and that you're stirring up through your connection with your higher self. We are actively creating a brand new world, and we create this world out of our thoughts, our beliefs, our judgments, our expectations, our traumatic memories. All of that internal energy is power that is actively creating our future. So ask yourself, when you're on Facebook or you're on Twitter or you're using your social media, am I using this power to create the universe that I want to live in? Or am I using it to create division and to scare people? Once you realize the power of your actions, you will automatically shift into the direction of doing what's in the best and highest good. So continue to feel this energetic attunement taking place. We're bringing in a deep sense of resilience, the ability to process stress, struggle, difficult situations with grace and ease, and the ability to quickly recover after you've had a setback or a failure. And now everybody take a very, very deep breath and hold it for a moment to lock that in. And release when you're ready. Thank you very much. Love, light, joy, and health to every single one of you.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you so much. Next, we have Krystal Hughes.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Oh, thank you, Dipal, and thank you, everyone, for being here. How precious. Do you feel the vibrational energy pouring through? My heart is beating. My aura is expanding. Beloved's in my aura. That's a good thing, I hope. I want to just have you experience the activation of Archangel Metatron's cube. We're going to go into the stem cells. We're going to activate the stem cells so that they have a whole new template for perfect health and well-being, so that you know yourself as this absolute whole being of oneness, one cosmic love, one cosmic heart. So I'm going to take you on this guided journey. And the most important thing is to just be open, to breathe and receive. So let's have you close your eyes now. Closing your eyes and moving out of the space of the mind. Making your way to the doorstep of your heart. Imagine standing at the doorstep of your heart, opening the doors of your heart, stepping over the threshold and right inside. In that sacred space of your heart, get into the rhythm of your heartbeat. Align your heartbeat with the rhythm and the pulse of the universe. Call forth the high priestess, emperor consciousness Draw that consciousness down inside your body. Feel your body, allowing that consciousness to penetrate deep, deep, deep within your being, unlocking you, unlocking the channels, opening the intuitive gates. And imagine now as we make our way to the higher dimensional realm, that you're simply available. A beautiful golden spiral staircase before you. Imagine taking that golden spiral staircase. Take it all the way up to that first landing. Arriving at that landing, opening the double golden doors. Step over that threshold onto the golden grid of grace, the divine structure of the entire universe. And in the center of that space is your high priestess emperor throne. Make your way to the center of that space. Take a seat on your throne. Let the golden grid build out in and through your body. The vertical and horizontal beams of light moving through the heart convergence point. Feel your connection to all things, all vibrations. Activating that golden grid of grace, call forth the grace light. And imagine the archangels, Archangel Michael for protection, Archangel Uriel for bridging of consciousness, Archangel Raphael for divine healing, and Archangel Metatron for bringing the future into the now. We call upon you and request that you take your places at the four corners. Imagine this glorious container building out around you, filling with the highest vibrational frequencies as we invoke Metatron's cube. Archangel Metatron, we call upon you now. We know the power you hold to ignite the space and the flame of the heart upon uniting with your luminous cube. We request that you enter in and through our being so that we may feel the full activation of the harmony and the presence of divine light, cosmic light and love within ourselves. Imagine Metatron's cube entering the space, encompassing your entire aura. Feel the vibrational pulsations starting to enter into your being, illuminating the cells, penetrating into the stem cells, waking them up. Imagine them opening to receive the dynamic light, beauty, love, prosperity. Saturating your cells are dancing. They're golden, they're luminous, they're vibrant. Feel that energy moving into the space between your being, sparking the heart light, activating the golden cosmic love. Shine that beam of light from your heart up into the cosmic center point. Unlocking the cosmic center point. Imagine now that you move through the 1111 gateway. It's right there. Each of the 11s turns into a pillar of light, creating Metatron's gateway. Float through the gateway. Breathe and open now. Feel into the oneness. Expand into oneness. Feel into the allness. Expand into allness. Feel into the nothingness from which all creation originates. Oneness, allness, nothingness. Now breathe into the one cosmic heart. Let the cosmos breathe you, activating the deeper soul reality as the expression as if you are the magic wand of the universe. Let the divine animate you as the magic wand of the universe. What would the universe have you create? Feel it in your body being. Amplify the light in all directions. Feel the luminous energy as you are golden. You are pulsating, you are vibrating, you are alive, you are healthy, you are whole. And so it is.
And so it is.
And
Thank
so
you. Next, we have Ian Shelley.
Hello, beautiful souls, every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here with all of us today. Thank you, Dipal, for putting this together and assembling all of us so that we can truly be beads of light on the cosmic web. This is so, so, so important right now. I have a show called Wisdom of the Ancients, and because we have beautiful speakers, we connect speakers with people throughout the world. And what we're going to do now is we're going to connect. We're going to connect in our hearts, and we're going to feel truly the love, who we really are, and remember the light. So as we start now, I invoke the ancient ones. I invoke all the beautiful, divine, beloved beings of light, love, light, power, and service who are already here, who have assembled before us, who put the thoughts in our minds to be here, who asked us to say yes. And we all answered the call. Every single one of you has answered the call to be here because you are here to contribute your vibration. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I bow down to every one of you. Namaste for being here. Go ahead and close your eyes, everyone. Just being still. Let's remember, in this time that we have, let's remember that we are the essence. We are truly the essence of the divine. We are an aspect of the Creator. Bring your attention to your heart space and feel within your heart. Feel your truth. Feel the knowing. Feel the remembering. Say to yourself, I remember who I am. With everything that's going on right now, this is so important for us to remember who we are. I'm not this skin, I'm not this body, I'm not my feelings and my emotions. I am an aspect of the divine. The essence of the divine is within me. My soul is an essence of the divine. And so let us bring love into that space in our hearts. Let us fill our heart with love. So let's open up and ask that love from inside and without come within our hearts, and we can feel that love. If you can visualize that within your heart, visualize the gold, visualize the white, visualize the purple, whatever you visualize the love in your heart and feel your heart. Feel the expansiveness. Feel that love in your heart and watch it grow. Watch that love grow. Watch your heart grow. Now, in your mind's eye, turn to someone you love. Look them in the eye and tell them, I love you. And then say to them, I see you. I see me. I see you. I see me. Recognize them. this person you love as yourself. Now, by extension, turn to someone in your mind's eye who maybe you have had a quarrel with, or maybe you are harboring a grudge, someone you don't necessarily love. Maybe someone you like, but there's tension between the two of you. Look at them in the eye. Recognize who they truly are. And say to them, I love you. Say to them, I see you. And I see me. And feel the love. Feel the unity. Feel the remembering. Now in your mind's eye, turn to someone you really don't like. Most of us have someone. Relationship, parent, someone in our life, an ex, who we really don't care for. Bring them in front of you. Look into their eyes. Look into their soul. And tell this person, say to them, I love you. Look into their soul and say, I see you. I see me. And know that they are you. We are all connected in the fabric of consciousness. At our essence, there is no separation at our essence. And feel that love expand in your being. Now collectively, in the time that we have now, let us expand that love in our hearts, and let us all watch the beautiful light of expansive love in our hearts. Send that love down to the center of Mother Earth. With thanks, with gratitude, with acknowledgement, with love. Collectively, let's all send that love to Mother Earth. Feel yourself dip into her embrace. Feel as she receives your love. Feel as she embraces you. Feel the warmth of the sun on your face. Feel the coolness of the breeze. Stroll through the lakes. Feel what it's like to walk in a forest. Feel what it's like to smell a flower. Feel what it's like to gaze into a newborn doe's eyes. Now is not the time to focus on the pain. Now is time to focus on the love. Send the love. Send the gratitude. Feel the oneness. Namaste, everyone.
Thank you. That was wonderful. Thank you so much, Ian. Thank you so much, Krystal. Next, we have Sydney Barrows. Sydney, you'll have to unmute.
I thought you were doing that. I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, you're
I really am happy to be here today. I'm happy that all of you are here today with us, or you're on the replay. And I just am so honored to be included in a group with just so many healers that I know and respect, and this is just a lot of fun. Now, I live in New York City, which is unfortunately the epicenter of this pandemic. And I've gotten a lot of calls from people that I haven't spoken to in years, decades sometimes. And they're not only wanting to check in and make sure I'm okay, it's almost as though they need someone to talk to that they feel, will understand the fears they have, because I live in a place where the whole energy of New York City is very fearful. And so I've decided to do fill in the blank energetic clearings and downloads, because that is what often I do with my friends who call me because they're just so freaked out. And because I can help them out, you know, I like doing that. So now, just to give you an idea of what this means I'm doing, for instance, one of the clearings will be, I fear what will or imagine will or might happen if. There's another one, I fear what will or might happen when. And obviously fearing what will or might happen if is very different than feeling what will or might happen when. So that's why I'm doing both of them, so you'll have the opportunity to clear both of them. So in this particular case, you fill in the blank after the if, again, after the one that uses the word when. They can be different, they probably will be. So you can listen to this recording over and over again and fill in the blanks differently each time. And because the energies are encoded into the recording, they'll work just as well as they're working right now. So the kind of energy work that I do requires you to give me your permission for each clearing and each download. So in the interest of saving time, please say out loud now, yes, you have my permission to clear and download energies that serve my highest and best good. Again, out loud, yes, you have my permission to clear and download energies that serve my highest and best good. Thank you. And then if your higher self knows that something doesn't serve your highest and best good, then nothing will happen. So don't worry about it, but I still need your permission. So now after each one of these clearings, there will be a few seconds of silence while I do the clearing or the download. So let's get started, because 5 minutes isn't very much time and I've already used up some of it. So first I'm going to, with your permission, I'm going to connect with you energetically. Just give me a moment to do this. Okay. Here's the first one. Now remember to fill in the blank with the very first thing that comes into your mind, because that's pretty much always the one that your higher self knows is the most important, which is why it popped into your mind first. So let's start with, I'm anxious about, fill in the blank. Now clear, I'm anxious about. And I just cleared that for you. Now we're going to do a download, which is positive energy. So the download for this one is going to be, I know how to live without being anxious about, fill in the blank, and I know what this feels like. Okay, let's go on to the next one. I fear what will or might happen if, fill in the blank, and now we'll clear. I fear what will or might happen if. And now we'll download, I know how to live without fearing what will or might happen if, and I know what this feels like. And just in case you're wondering, these are almost all from things that people have said to me. They're afraid what will or might happen, what they will or might lose. You know, they don't know what they're going to do if something happens, so we're going to get to all of it. So the next one is, I fear what will or might happen when. And now clear, I fear what will or might happen when. And now we'll download the energy, I know how to live without fearing what will or might happen when, fill it in, and I know what this feels like. Another one that people have spoken to me about, I fear what I will or might lose if. And now we're going to clear. I fear what I will or might lose if, fill in what you fear you will or might lose. Oh my goodness, there's the alarm already. Okay, so let me finish this one. I know how to live without fearing what I will or might lose if, and I know what this feels like and how it feels. Okay, so let me just do the last one, because I hear this a lot from people. I don't know what I'm going to do if, fill in the blank. Now we'll clear. I don't know what I'm going to do if. Fill it in for you. And now we'll do a download. I know how to live without the energies. I don't know what I'm going to do with. And I know what this feels like. Okay. And so I'll tell you what I'm going to do because I only got a chance to do a few of them. I'm going to send you, everyone who signs up for my free gift, which Dipal was talking about at the very beginning, when you sign up for my free gift, and you'll find the link in the replay email that you're going to be receiving, I will email you an MP3 of all the clearings. There are about 4 that I didn't get a chance to do, with the energies encoded into it, so that you can listen to it as many times as you like, fill in the blanks differently each time, and you can just keep going over and over again with it. So be sure to look for that. So now I'm going to disconnect with you. I'm going to finish right now. And I just want to thank you so much for being here, giving all of us the opportunity to contribute to you and to contribute to your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical health and well-being. And thank you very much. Be safe, be careful, and stay well.
Thank you so much, Sydney. That was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Next up is Tom Hudson.
Hello, everybody. And I facilitate the euphoric expansion into all-encompassing love of energies that are contractile. And that's what we're going to be doing today is go into a state of expansion where we will be able to quiet the unquieted mind. In order to do that, I'm going to share my screen, which is going to give you an image of what it is that I'm looking at, and I hope that this is going to be helpful to everybody, so you can see what it is that I'm actually referring to on a visual level. So this is my process that I use quite frequently in a lot of my presentations to quiet the unquieted mind as part of a daily devotional practice. And the first thing I want to mention is that a lot of the teachings that we've had that have come down to us for thousands of years have made it so that we think of our ego consciousness and our back brain, the reptilian brain complex, as being the enemy of God. And from my biological perspective, as graduate studies biochemistry and cell biology, I can tell you that that part of our brain, if we didn't have it, your physical body would die within 5 seconds. So I have a very distinct appreciation for that part of the brain, even though we misuse it. We use it as a way of which to think about things, when what it really is, it's a way of storing pre-programmed behavior patterns. And so the more we focus into that part of the brain, the more pre-programmed behavior patterns of survival we start accessing, and we start running, and we start imagining things that are crisis-oriented happening when they're really not maybe happening at all. So if you follow the green line away from this circle with the X in it towards the front part of the brain, where this purple circle that surrounds the yoga person with the chakras, that part of the brain does not have fear. It does not have programming in it. It has the ability to access spirit. It has the ability to extend itself into the super consciousness of divine presence. And so the unquieted mind is the part of your brain that's in the back that is constantly whirring, looking for crisis, looking for damage, looking for survival reality. And the quiet part of your mind is in the front part of your brain. And we're going to now do a little protocol that I'm going to teach you in order to quiet that unquieted part of your brain. And I hope everyone will use this on a regular basis throughout their day, because I use it all the time. So The frontal contemplative part of the brain versus the reptilian back brain, survival brain, is what we're dealing with. And we're down here on the technique for continual practice focusing front brain. I want everybody to tap on your forehead lightly with 2 fingers. Doesn't matter which fingers they are. Doesn't matter which hand, because the whole point of this is tapping and feeling the tapping, which allows you to focus forward into the front part of your brain. Okay, so just go ahead and tap very lightly. And I want you to put an image of your spiritual guide. It doesn't matter who, doesn't matter what, just whatever your personal spiritual guide is, put that image in the front of your head and focus on the tapping. Okay, now I want you to extend that spiritual guide out about 3 feet away from you so that it's sitting on or standing on the outstretched palm of your hand. Okay, so you stop tapping with that hand, just stretch your arm out, focus onto that image that's standing on your outstretched hand about 3 feet away from you, depending on how long your arms are. And focus your attention to that being and connect with that being with the love and the respect and the honor that you have for the relationship that you have. And now I want you to extend even farther, another 6 feet out away from you. Put the full length image, the full height image of that being out in front of you, about 9 feet away from you, so that you can get a good visual of the whole height of that person. And extend out of your third eye to that being the focus of your intention. And connect with that being. Okay, by connecting with this being, with your awareness and your intention to love that and honor and cherish that relationship, you have now extended yourself into the super consciousness of divine presence. And I want you to take a moment to just feel the difference that has transitioned into the type of biochemistry that you have in your body, the calmness, the peacefulness, the relaxation, the spontaneous release of stress and tension without even thinking about it. You just automatically created a biochemistry of rejuvenation and health, because you're no longer accessing the back part of your head. You're actually extending out into the contemplative superconsciousness of nonlinear time, of eternity, where really none of that detail matters anymore. Okay, so now this is the gift that I would like to share with everybody, is so that you can now take whatever situation you happen to be in and put it aside and just extend your awareness into this super consciousness where the resolution of issues is not even a contemplation. You're not even perceiving it as being a problem. The problem doesn't even exist. Okay, wonderful. All right, well, that's all I have for you today. And I do very much want to thank all of the participants for being here today. Everybody who took the time out of their day to come here and to share this with us. And thank you, Dipal, and all the rest of the participants, the panel members that gathered together here today. Thank you all for, I know some of you from being with IRM, and I've seen many of you advertised. Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate your inviting me here and allowing me to share this with you.
Thank you so much, Tom. Okay, so if you can stop, there we go. Next, we have Tanya James.
Hello, everyone. What an amazing container. Thank you so much, Dipal, for hosting and all the panelists. And that was a really great process. Thank you, Tom. So I'm Tanya James. I'm a quantum living facilitator and a multidimensional channel. and we're just going to have some fun and strap on our space boots and do a little group process here. And I'm going to activate a chi ball. So if you know what a chi ball is, if you've ever done qigong or movement with energy, we can create a vortex of energy in our hands. So I'm going to activate a chi ball right now, and I invite everybody who's watching now or on the replay, if you feel called, activate your own chi balls, and we're going to have a combined group chi ball of all of the fantastic, amazing energy that is here for all of us to receive. And I'm going to echo what some others have said with Earth recalibrating right now, that there's some construction going on. And in that remodeling phase, it can feel a little intense, for lack of better word, as we are transforming in this amazing time that we all chose here to be of just this historically vibrational time. So I'm just activating this chi ball right now with the energy of the core of Mother Earth. And we're going to drop away from linear time, the human construct of time, past, present, and future, arriving in this beautiful, potent container of now, activating the pillars of light in your home, the archangels of the north, the south, the east, and the west to flood every square inch of this healing container of your home and of the planet with pure source, beautiful white light. And all of us gathering together, holding this chi ball of the world in our hands. The love that's here. The expansion that is here. The transformation and the balance. And I'm seeing some releasing portals opening. So above the North Pole, above the South Pole, allowing these spinning vortexes to swirl and all the density, all the heaviness, anything that the world is clearing right now, that our beautiful Mother Earth is clearing and all of us as individuals are clearing. Just having this light and this chi ball growing out, growing out, growing out, going through all of Earth's waterways and her fireways, her channels, the elementals, all the crystal kingdom, all the layers and levels, this light, this chi ball in our hands growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, out and out and out some more. And it's almost like a holographic cheesecloth, just going through every single square inch, atom, wave, particle of all of us here on Earth, bringing it all unconditional love, allowance, peace, and restructuring for highest and best good. Allowing us all to feel our own unique spot in this beautiful chi ball, and letting a swirling of energy, a giving and receiving, of feeling the oneness. And allow everything that is being melted away, that no longer serves Earth's highest and best good, just spinning out into these beautiful spinning vortexes, getting recycled, back to the galactic center, back, back, back. Filling this whole container with love, unconditional light, balance, harmony, joy, stability, excitement. Feeling our love gathered together as a group. And now just bringing gently this beautiful ball of love. I'm going to go at the top of my head and my solar plexus on where to place this, but wherever feels called, where it feels called for you to place it in your body, could be over your eyes. Could be just having your hands out and receiving wherever your hands want to go. Giving yourself the gift of you through the oneness, through remembering who you are, through taking the time out to hold space for not only yourself, but all life here on earth that is transforming in front of our eyes. And so it is.
Beautiful, Tanya. Thank you. That was
Thank you.
wonderful. Thank you so much. Next, we have Grace Hom.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Tanya. That was so beautiful. Wow. And thank you, all the panelists. I'm so happy to be here with all of you. So thank you, everybody. The process that I'm guided to do with you all for today is so fun to do, and it's clearing all the issues in your tissues that you got during your 40 weeks of in utero development. So the science behind this is so amazing. So a woman is born with a set number of eggs at birth. So that means that when your mother was developing, and her mother, your grandmother, you were already there. That's all I'm going to say about that. And so lots of our subconscious and hidden issues that are passed on intergenerationally were passed on to us during that in utero development. And I find that by using light language, which is a carrier for different healing sounds and frequencies, we can go back to that time and clear many of those issues so that humanity will no longer repeat the unconscious acts of war and violence, because all those unresolved issues were in our tissues for a long time. And by shifting that energy, we create a massive change in our collective subconscious. So here we go. We're going to clear the first trimester of development. All the issues that were somehow passed on to you, we're going to clear that from your nervous system, from your body, from your whole body. Apakake korokechika kanoketi makakonake marakeka haruka amakechina kaka horoke ero kamatake marakaka kamatika kanokaka fororoke medikaka foroke panakaka baka. And for those of you who may have issues with your digestive systems and that somehow was passed on to you since you were developing in uterally, so let me clear all that. So some of you may have subconscious fears about what is going on, all the fears about money, having enough, not having enough. So let's clear these patterns going back to whenever they begin. Kamakati kanaka karkorki makika kahrokika maraka kamarka kamarka arakaka niko komarkika kangarika kunmarika korka komunika kamarka chichika araki kamakaka god marka kamarka haraka kamarka kamarka. Okay, so now we're gonna move to second trimester of your development and all the issues you picked up on that are ready to be clear now. Rokakanika Porkaka Rokamanka Kamonka Akamkaki Kamajika Ko Regichika Arvagamanakaki Manaka Rakamanaka Parakamanakachi Kanakapa Kanaji Kamchichika Kamajika. And any fears you picked up on that are still affecting you in any way, consciously or subconsciously. So for those of you who may have just that existential angst and you don't know where that's from, or you're always nervous and you don't know where that's from, or you have fears about being around other people and you have no idea what that comes from, let's clear all that from the time you were developing and youthfully. Erupkaka kanakapaka katamatika magamaka porkakanika gokamanchika harukake nakakumanchika harkamarka manaka harakamanchika gorakanika kamakiki kanga gonamarka manakatika harakaka ipanaka kaka porkaka not the porkaka maka harakamanchika. And then any and all issues that you picked up on in your last trimester of development. Kamaka Urinichikmachika, Kanokaki, Makaka, Kamonaka, Naka, Portakanaka, or Rorichi, Kamachika, Kanakapa, Porakamaka, Manakachika, Kalamaka, Pakamataka, or Rokamakaka, Kimagachika, Konaka, Kamaka, Petaka, Porkajanaka, Pakamanagachika. Arungaki Kamakaka, Poramakamaka, Arunka, Konaka, Konachika, Manaka, Paraka, Kimika, Haruka, Pakaka. So now I'm feeling that to make another big shift, I want to just work on the assemblage point. So that's where the light meridians and all that come together in your body, and you all want to just recalibrate your assemblage point to be able to hold more light. So optimizing the amount of light for your light body so that you can integrate everything that everyone is doing and everything that all the panelists will be doing. Kamachika kanukika haramaka haramaka harukiki makaka kanchumjoka chintana kakara kiki poruka kamaka karukika haramaka arukiki kachumake karuka kamarka kaharuka manaka kamarka. So again, optimizing the position of your assemblage point and recalibrating it for you to hold more light, and so that you can experience more and more miracles in your life. Akamarkeka kanaka chinat badakarkanga vedika arukeke kamakeka kanakapa kanat badagenika arukake harumataka harumatika harumatika haraka kamaka kabakika ikmarkechika haramaka kanaka kitchen makanamaka harakaka akamake king and okay harakaka parukake chika kanaka sika. All right, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Grace.
Thank you, Dipal, for putting this together.
Thank you so much for your help as well, Grace. Thank you for being here. Next up is Dawn Krystal.
Hi, everybody, and thank you, Dipal, for putting this together today, and thank you to all the wonderful light healers here today. And I want to just say thank you to everybody who's taking their time out at home and also on the replay. So anyway, I'd like to say my name is Dawn Krystal, and I'm a voice sound energy healer, and my website is dawncrystalhealing.com if anyone's interested. And today I'd just like to do is bring in source energy. I do it through my voice. So I'd like to, kind of share my gift today. It's a little different, and basically it's a gift that found me many years ago. So I'd like to kind of open up everybody's crown chakra today and kind of clear off all this heaviness, because our world is going through a great change now, everybody, and it's magnificent what's around the corner. But a lot of us right now are getting caught into a lot of this stuff, the energy that's kind of surrounding us, and it's kind of hard, even though we try to keep ourselves at a high vibration. I mean, it's the whole world. And there's just a lot of fear and just a lot of confusing energy. So I'd like to do a little activation today to really clear off some of our energy centers, which includes our crown chakra. But I'd also like to expand the heart today. To really expand our heart is to really open up to receive, but also to give love to the world that is really needing some support right now. So I will kind of guide you through some simple practices, but very powerful. And as long as you're open and willing to receive them, it's fine. If you don't, it's fine too. And what we'll do is I'll make sound and I'll kind of guide you with the light coming through, and then we're going to kind of do a little unearthing into our solar plexus area of trapped emotions. Maybe there's some emotions there that are just ready to be unearthed with all the change that's going on right now, which is a beautiful thing. So I'll be doing some different tones. These are sound frequencies to kind of unearth some just lower vibrations that maybe are within yourself. They're just ready to be released. So we can do that really easy with sound. And then I'll be grounding in the light of the Creator, or I will say your personal power of who you truly be, into your bodies, grounding to your feet, and centering into our beautiful, loving planet of Mother Earth. As I'm doing the final grounding sound, I will just have you imagine just kind of letting go of like all this just old stuff that you've been carrying. Maybe you're just unconscious of it, and it's just going to anchor down into through your feet all the way down to the center of Mother Earth, loving Mother Earth, to be transformed and transmuted into pure, divine, unconditional love. So let's go ahead, everybody. I just do a lot more sound than talking, so you may participate by just putting your attention and focus at the top of your head. And my tones are not a language, so I just do straight vibrational sounds that come through me. And basically, I'm just going to be kind of unearthing and clearing out whatever residues at the top of your head. So if I do tend to get a little loud, it's just because I'm living energy, a lot of energy, okay? So just kind of breathe and relax and know that your highest good is happening here. And it is the Creator that beats our heart and breathes everybody's heart and beats everybody's lungs, breathes their lungs, I should say, on this planet. So it knows how to work with you. It knows where to go. So all you need to do is just trust and allow and just know that your highest good is happening here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths into our stomach before we begin. And release. Let's go ahead and take another deep breath into your belly. And release. Since we've had so much good energy work before me, we're just going to keep adding to this wonderful energy that we've all created here. So let's go ahead and just put your focus, everybody, at the top of your head as I make some sound, and we're going to be releasing it to the light. Whatever your picture of light is, it could be God, Source, Jesus, Creator, whatever that is, whatever your word is fine. And we're going to go ahead and start releasing it to the light, everything that doesn't serve you. So let's go ahead and start right now with some sound vibration, releasing at the top of your head. And let's begin right now. Beautiful. Let's take a deep breath, everybody. Energy is releasing. Let's go down to the third eye, right in the middle of your forehead. Let's go ahead and activate that for your highest good, whatever you're needing. Okay, let's take another deep breath. If you get a little dizzy, everybody, I'll be grounding at the very end. So just know that things are starting to get unearthed even a little bit more. So it's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and put our focus right now down into the heart chakra. Yes, I'll be doing a clearing activation. I'm also going to be opening and expanding. So I just ask if you're open to putting somebody in your life that you love there in your heart, or just the world itself that needs our love, nurturing. You can put the world into your heart as I do this opening of the heart. Expand you to, release all your old wounds, your old heart walls, whatever's coming up for you. Just going to kind of release it and let the creator that created you, that beats your heart and breathes your lungs, knows how to work with everybody, will know what you need to be released. It's that easy. Let's put our energy in our heart chakra as I do a little heart activation. Let's begin. Beautiful. Let's take another deep belly breath, everybody. And release in between each activation. Let it go. Okay, let's go down to our stomach area. This is called, I call it kind of swirling up the pot. So everything is still going to be going into the light above your head until I do the grounding sound. But let's just unearth some of these dense energies that are within yourself that you know about or you don't know about, that are just ready to be released into the light where you came from. Let's do that now. Breathe a little deeper. If you choose to participate right now or on the replay, into your stomach, solar plexus area, unleashing these lights, these heavy energies right into the light above your head. And let's do that right now. Let it go. Take a deep breath. And release. Okay, so we're going to bring in the light through your crown chakra, everybody. And it's going to fill you up from the inside out with your divineness of who you truly be. Filling you up from the inside out, from your crown chakra, from your head, all the way down through your full physical body, from your chest, down through your stomach, solar plexus area, your back, down your arms, down both of your your legs, your calves, down your feet, centering you to this beautiful, loving planet, Mother Planet Earth. We need to be grounded right now, everybody. It's a very important time to really ground in our light and our frequencies to keep our stability on this earth right now. And it's just a beautiful, it's beautiful to be with the source creator and be outside of our bodies, but it's really important time right now to be inside of our bodies as well. So you're going to be connected to heaven, and you're going to also be connected to earth. And then everything right now that's not serving you, that we just kind of unearthed inside yourself, wherever it was in your solar plexus area or your heart, just to name a few areas, just imagine it dropping down your grounding cord, down to the center of the beautiful planet that we live on, and to be transformed again and transmuted into pure, divine, unconditional love. So let's do that to the best of your ability, and just know it's happening for your highest good if you choose to participate. And let's begin the final sound of grounding our planet, our personal power, or our light, whatever your word is, into planet Earth. And let's begin. Beautiful. Let's take another deep breath, everybody. And release. Okay, so these energies will continue working on you beyond today. And like I said, you've gotten a little bit of everybody's energy, so it'll just kind of mix together. And again, I want to thank everybody for being here. And again, thank you for everybody spending your time with me. And Dipal, thank you so much. I really appreciate everything and you being here as well, inviting me. So thank you, everybody. That concludes my session today.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. Next up, we have Karen Heywood.
Hi, everyone. My name's Karen Heywood, and I facilitate this super quick release of triggers, of traumas, of emotions, of beliefs, of agreements, whatever's blocking anyone from connecting to who they really, really are. And by releasing these energies, what we're going to do today is we're going to release some energies for you. And when we do that, we create this sacred space, and then we want to fill it with basically the ability to reconnect to yourself and to your own power. So what's happening right now on the earth, as you all know, there's this pandemic going on, but behind the scenes, there's a lot more happening, which clearly I don't have time to go into today, but I'm sure many of you know what's really going on, and that can evoke a lot of fear, a lot of worry, a lot of concern around, and especially for people who are just beginning on the path. They're not so they haven't really embedded the tools integrated the tools into themselves. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be focusing upon releasing this anxiety, this uncertainty, any powerlessness you might be feeling, whether it's now or in the past, doesn't matter. It's a frequency that we're going to be releasing for you. And what I'm going to have you do is, if you're not already, close your eyes and just follow along with the instructions. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to have you focus upon any time you've ever felt anxious, fear, powerlessness, and just move those memories through one by one really, really quickly. And as you do, I'm going to be clearing them from all of your fields, whether that's from past lives. So focusing upon releasing that, and just what you can do to help facilitate this is imagine, feel, sense all those energies releasing from any and all past lives. Because oftentimes we bring energies in to this life to resolve them. We're going to release this all from the ancestral memory, and that's the memories that get embedded into our cellular memory, into our DNA patterns. And this is huge right now. So there's a lot of energies from past pandemics that our ancestors have lived through, and fear and worry and concern around that, and watching people be sick. So just releasing all that fear from you, from your bodies, everyone who's present, as well as Mother Earth Gaia. That's it. There's a lot releasing here, and that's going to continue on as I begin focusing upon releasing this from your nervous system. And this is key. Releasing all this nervous, anxious, fear-filled energy from the nervous system. And sometimes what you may feel is a sensation of nauseousness as these energies are releasing, and understand that's just simply letting you know that the energies are releasing. And just be present with whatever's coming up. Very good. Very good. Now I'm going to invite everyone to just shift their attention to their breath and how it feels as the air moves into your body and out of your body. In fact, this is one of the fastest ways to move out of fear and into your creative consciousness, into your creative self, by focusing upon the feeling experience. It moves you out of your head and into your body. And just by focusing upon the breath and the feeling, that's it. As those energies continue to release and dissipate, and there are many, many beings here on the non-physical realms that are also assisting. In fact, I invite you to ask for their assistance. So beings like Jesus or Archangel Michael, Metatron, God, any of those beings would be happy to help. But we need to ask because of the free will. And now what I'm going to do is we're going to impress a new way of being into your field. So it's like activating a part of you that maybe you haven't had access to before. So what I'm going to have everyone do now is open their eyes. And what we're going to do, I'm going to guide you through this, is we're going to say the affirmation, I can stand centered within my divine power. So we're going to say that 3 times, and then we're going to say 3 more affirmations, and then 3 more. So we're going to ease this in. So I'm going to have everybody sit tall with their spine straight, eyes open. Important to keep the eyes open because we want to impress this into this 3rd dimensional personality consciousness. So eyes open 3 times. I can stand within my divine power. I can stand within my divine power. I can stand within my divine power. And just close your eyes and imagine that you're breathing that into your field, into all your energy bodies. Oh, good. Brilliant. Now, opening your eyes again. And this time, we're going to say a slightly different affirmation. I'd like you to say 3 times, I will stand centered in my divine power. 3 times, I will stand centered within my divine power. Woo! Excellent. I will stand centered within my divine power. I will stand centered within my divine power. Beautiful. Close your eyes and just breathe that in. And just let it permeate every fiber of your being, every cell of your body. Beautiful. Brilliant. Now with your eyes open, I'd like you to say aloud 3 times, I am standing centered within my divine power. I am standing centered within my divine power. I am standing centered within my divine power. And one more just for good measure. I am standing centered within my divine power. Beautiful, beautiful. And just opening your eyes and just breathing and just giving yourself a moment to really sense that new energy that's within your being. And you can listen to the replay as many times as you want and go through different issues and bring this back home to you, so that what you're doing is you're releasing that old and you're coming back into your center. So with that, I thank you. And thank you all for your presence here today and for your interest in all these wonderful activations and healings. And thank you to all the healers. And to Dipal, thank you. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Karen. That was amazing. I loved it. Our next up, last but not least, is Matt Andrews.
Hey, welcome my friends. Thank you so much for all of you being here, all of you co-creating this awesome experience for us all to enjoy, whether you're here live or whether you're on the replay. It's the same. And thank you, of course, to the other panelists and people who have really come together to create a beautiful, beautiful energy. So my name's Matt. I'm a facilitator of transformation. I'm a conscious channel of energy. A group of light beings known to me as Mantara. And basically, I'm just going to let them do what they need to do. So you are all sovereign beings. You don't need to worry. Matt is not coming in and messing in your field. We're just going to create the invitation with some high vibrational light language so that your higher self can come into your own field and help you to shift anything away that is not really serving you at this time. It is an awesome time right now for us all to expand in our potential. It's very unstable out there in the external world, which is fantastic. It's not easy for our egoic selves, but it's fantastic for our divine selves to be more available for these structures to fall away that's kept us so limited over so long, to fall away now so that we can really emerge from our cocoons as that divine being. So take a deep breath, allow yourself to relax and enjoy and just float in this energy. There's nothing you need to think about. There's nothing you need to understand. Just be in acceptance and allowance and trust that you are loved and supported always. Shabdiki Varro, Tikki Shabdiki Marvaro, Tikki book Shabdiki Marvaro, Tikki Shabdiki Moko, Tikki Shabdiki Moko, Bako, Tikki Shabdiki Moko, Rako, Tikki Shishi Shabdiki Mantara. And get to Moko, Tikki Shabdiki Marvaro, Bali, to Shabdiki Marvaro, Bali, to Shabdiki Marvaro, Bali, do to Shabdiki Marvaro, Tikki Shabdiki Moko, Babali, do to Shabdiki Marvaro, Bako, Tikki Shishi Shabdiki. And get to Moko, Tikki Shabdiki Marvaro, Bako, Tikki Shabdiki Marvaro, Baki Shabdiki Marvaro, Tikki Shabdiki Marvaro, Tikki Baboko, Tikki Shabdiki Marvaro, Tikki Shabdiki, and get to Moko, Tikki Shabdiki Marvaro, Bali, to Shabdiki Marvaro, Tikki Shabdiki Moko, Tikki Shishi Shabdiki. So breathe. Kako Tikki Shabdiki Marvaro, Tikki Shabdiki, and get to Moko, Tikki Shabdiki Marvaro, Tikki Shabdiki, just allowing your beautiful breath, Kako Tikki Shabdiki, to flow through your beautiful being. Koko do, Tikki Shabdiki Marvaro, Tikki Shabdiki Marvaro, Tikki do, Lutu Shabdiki Marvaro, Tikki Shabdiki. As you inhale, as you inspire, allowing yourself to expand, allowing yourself to expand into your personal power. Beyond any thinking or comprehension of that. Trust yourself. Trust your intention. Inspiring into personal power. Expanding into more of yourself for the capital S. With each exhalation, allow yourself to relax through the process of releasing and accepting and releasing. You don't need to micromanage. You don't need to know what you are releasing. You don't need to list off what you are choosing to accept. Accept it all. Inhalation is inspirational. Expansion. into an empowered version of you. Exhalation is relaxing through acceptance, surrender, into really feeling who you are. Connecting and aligning. Ingatuko moko tiki tiki shall begin to Ingatuko moko tiki tiki shall begin to Ingatuko the bow shall begin to Marra tiki 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 shall begin to Marra tiki tiki shall begin to Mikituko tiki tiki shall begin to Ingatuko moko tiki tiki shall begin to Marra tiki tiki shall begin to Marra tiki tiki shall begin to Marra tiki tiki shall begin to Ingatuko tiki shall begin to Marra tiki tiki shall begin to Mo shall begin to accepting that you do feel fear. All of us do. But at the same time accepting that as the being of light, you are confident. You are competent and you are confident. What you are feeling, the fear and the doubt, the concern, the worry, the confusion that's being projected around is what you are releasing and what we are releasing as a society. You are all empaths. You feel what the collective is releasing. It's not you. It's just what is leaving. So choose to stay very mindful that you are not what you feel and that it is okay to feel it. It's better than okay to feel it. You are working as a conduit to release it. As you feel it, acknowledge it, accept it, but choose not to become it. You are facilitating the evolution of yourself and the all. You, my friend, yes, you. You're playing a valuable role. You are honored and you are cherished and you are supported in doing so. And you don't need to cognate. You don't need to understand. Choose to keep breathing deep. Choose to stay grounded in your feet. Your solar plexus strong. Your heart open. You're self-connected. And just keep breathing. And trust that all is well. Choose to stay relaxed. Out of stress. So that you can intuitively feel what actions are most appropriate for you to take. In the now. Because that's where all guidance lies. You won't be given a plan. You won't be given any reasons. Inspired and guided to act intuitively in the now. That's all you need to do. And if there's no guidance, just rest and be. And breathe. And just allow yourself to radiate the light that you are. From a foundation of love. You are loved. And you are cherished. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That was wonderful. Wonderful. So this brings us to our conclusion, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I want to thank all of you for sharing our light. So I want to thank all of you for sharing your light with us and coming together today in this wonderful sacred space, remembering that we are creators and we can continue to create what we want to see in the world right now and for the future. So please continue to be this light that you are, and may you always find peace and love in your heart. Thank you to all the speakers that joined us today for sharing such beautiful healings with all of us today. That was so amazing and powerful. Wow. I loved it. And I know all of our participants did too. If you would like to contact any one of us, You will be able to do so as I will provide all the healer contact information. And because we want to support you even further, each healer has a free gift for you, which you will receive within the next 24 hours along with the replay. So check your inbox, all right? There are some really great gifts, so take advantage of them. Also, please share the replay once you receive it with everyone you know, because what you experienced today, we need to carry that forward. It's not for us to keep, it's for us to share. So thank you, thank you, thank you for creating today our healing for Earth and humanity. Sending all of you love and light. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining us.